Today is Tuesday, July 29th, 2025. Small red day for me. I'm down 27 bucks, which is 1.2% for the day. Not my best work. Could have done a lot better. I took 6 trades, went red on 3 and green on 3, so 50% accuracy today. My biggest loser was my last trade, so that's annoying. I was basically break even going into my last trade, and then I completely missed the mark on that. So um, today was bad for me in the sense of watching lots of moves happen, recognizing the patterns that are forming, and then not committing to the move, and then the exact move that I thought would happen, and I'm just sitting there watching. So I still, something I've been working on since I've started doing this is committing to certain patterns and trades, and sometimes I wonder why I commit to other trades. It is what it is. I'll show you the moves that I made, and broke my little green streak, so I have to start a new one tomorrow. This is where I made my first 2 moves on Tuesday morning. Ticker UAVS. This is a 15-second chart. We had a nice squeeze here from the 250 range up to almost $3. We tickled 290 and 291 on these 2 topping tails. I did the same thing 2 different times here. I got in right around 280, expecting the squeeze to 3. I didn't take profit here at 290. I was expecting the move to go to 3, maybe even break 3, hit like 305 or 310. It didn't do that. It just kind of went south on me. I sold, and then we started squeezing up again. I did the same thing. I figured, okay, I wasn't thinking about just retesting that 290 level. I was again thinking we were going to, for sure, this time go to $3. It didn't. We hit 291. Again, I didn't take profit. And then this one really shit the bed on me. My first 2 moves right here, this put me down right around like $32, $33 to start my morning. Not the best way to go. Missed out on a couple opportunities to take profit, but with what I had envisioned versus what actually happened were 2 different things here. This is my 3rd move of the day, Tuesday morning, ticker SOAR. And this is where I sat on a trade a little too long. I ended up making an entry right here on this little tiny micro pullback for the squeeze through 250. I got in at 248. We're kind of thinking we'd hit 260 or so, and that basically happened. We hit like 258, and I didn't take the profit. The momentum here, the MACD was open. We had such high volume selling. I thought we might get another nice green candle. We hit 264 on this topping tail red candle, and then it just started going south from there. I still got out with about 5 or 6 cents a share worth of profit here. I could have done a lot better had I gotten out at the the 60-cent mark, like I kind of was originally planning on doing. But instead, I ended up giving up more than half the profit that I could have potentially made there, just by being stubborn and not taking what was given to me. Still a green trade for me, but had I just taken what I was expecting to get to begin, I would have been better off. This is my 4th trade on Tuesday morning, ticker NIVF, again a 15-second chart. I made an entry right here, boom. I'm really happy with my entry here. Once we broke the main body of this previous candle, made an entry, held it through the next candle. This topped out at 87, and I didn't take that profit. I tried getting out. I thought we were going to hit 90 here. We didn't, and once it started dropping down, I clicked sell at 85. We ended up getting filled at about 83, so not my best work here either, but still a nice, clean, profitable trade. Could have done a little better here. Really solid entry. Just kind of missed my exit there, but still ended up with a small amount of profit on this fourth trade of the day. This is my fifth trade on Tuesday morning, ticker SCNI. The market's now open at this time. This is about 8:35 in the morning my time, and I just did a quick sniping trade here. Once we broke this previous red candle here, we had a little spike in volume, and that generated a quick hump up. I made about 8 cents a share just out of this little momentum candle here. Nothing fancy, not a really pretty setup or anything. I was just watching this chart, and the volume had kind of spiked up randomly here, and I caught a nice. It really was rebounding off of this big dip. I didn't make a huge profit here, but I just took advantage of some of that momentum and got back a little bit of profit again for my fifth move here. This is my final move on Tuesday morning, ticker STAI. At this point in the morning, it's about 9:22 a.m. I'm sitting break even for the day. I had made, 3 green trades in a row at this point. After starting with 2 red trades right off the bat. So at this point, this is kind of my make or break for my day here, and I couldn't have picked really a dumber setup to get in on. I had been this trade is the perfect story of FOMO here. I had watched a couple different tickers just make really clean moves, perfect setups that I like to see, and I didn't commit to them. And then I ended up seeing some momentum switch to this ticker, and I got in. I made an entry on this red candle, expecting kind of a retest of the breakthrough 150. I got in at 148. We only got to like 151 or 152 here, and then we just started going south from there. I ended up taking about a 9 cent per share loss on this trade. It didn't hold that level. This was a new high for the day, and just chasing a move here. FOMO kicked in, and not a great way to end my Tuesday. This put me in the red for the day. It is what it is. I could have done a lot worse, but this is not, looking at this setup, this is not what I would normally like to do. So I should have known better, and this was just an emotionally charged trade, but that's life. I'm going to get better at handling these situations, and this put me at red on Tuesday, but tomorrow's Wednesday, and we'll try all over again.